It is a very bright, calm day today. I don't know if you can hear me. And I'm about to leave the house to go for my run as usual. Today, I feel really lazy. And as you know, that's a trap. Right now, I'm trying to avoid falling for the trap by still going for my walk. It's 10:20 in the morning. And usually by this time, I would have gone and come back and have started my day. But today has been a challenge. So here I am. I'm about to put my shoes on and leave the house to make sure that I don't fall for the trap. I'm also thinking about next week. Next week is going to be very cold, 22 degrees on Monday and Tuesday, and I think perhaps a couple of degrees higher on the other days. So I am planning ahead. I am getting ready psychologically so that I don't get lazy or blame the cold and not go for next week. So what am I doing to avoid this? I am planning on the outfits that I'm going to use to run every single day. I have also gone to find my warm clothings, thermal kind of designed for extreme weather outfits that I'm going to wear next week. How else am I getting myself ready? I am also thinking of the possibility of not going and what that would mean. That could mean perhaps not going again, perhaps not. I think it would just mean that I will be lazy for next week. But then we never know. We never know if 2 days or 2 weeks might end up being permanent. So that's why you have to prepare your mind all the time that this is a long-term journey. Irrespective of what the weather might say or what the weather might be like, we have to remember that this is something that we have to do all the time. And so the fact that it's cold this week or it's warm the other week shouldn't affect our normal routine. I think about it almost like when you eat or when you sleep. You don't not eat because it's too cold or it's too warm, even though that might not necessarily be a great combination. But we're talking about health and we need to be healthy. And so we cannot allow temporary situations to permanently affect us. We cannot, because of the weather, put things on pause or pause things altogether. It is an ongoing journey. It is an everyday journey. It's not dependent on anything. This week has been very busy for me, very exhausting for me because, as some of you know, I have kids who come home every so often. Typically, this time of the year is when they would all come home. And this weekend, they begin to leave. It can be a little difficult sometimes to get used to the fact that they've been at home for 2 weeks and all of a sudden they all leave, and they leave the same weekend usually. And so this weekend I have been busy trying to make sure that they have what they need to leave. Some of them like to take food, and some of them just like perhaps some snacks that I can make. So this week has been consumed by me getting ready for them to leave, which in some ways or at some other times, that might result in me thinking, oh, let me take a day off. Let me not go today because they will leave this weekend. and next week they won't be here, and I can run every day if I wish. But that's a trap, because once you do it once, you know what your body will tell you. You know, once you do it once, you don't go once, the next thing is, maybe I can take another day off and then I'll start again the week after. But remember that all that time, other things are going on. You're still eating. Are you being mindful in what you're eating? I do realize that sometimes you may have to take a break, but we still have to be mindful. If you're not exercising, as we know, exercise is only 20%, but a lot of times it tends to keep things in control. So when you're taking a break from your exercise, are you eating mindfully? And so this morning, I wanted to make this video because I really felt like not going. It's a Saturday morning, and Sundays I don't go, but the kids begin to leave tomorrow. So I was thinking, I have so many things I need to do. I have a couple of things that I need to prepare. And I can certainly do that, and that would take the whole day. But then that would change my routine. And often changing your routine just stops you or derails you, or you go off track because you didn't go on Saturday. Also, next week, the weather is going to be very cold. There might even be some snow. So if I don't go today, there is a chance that I might miss some of the days next week, which might then throw me off balance. So I'm going to go on the days that I am supposed to go and that I can go. And I'm going to try and push through the tiredness. I didn't get a good sleep last night. I don't know about you, but my children, when they're at home, they stay awake the whole night. They go to bed at 4 a.m. And unfortunately for me, I'm not a great sleeper. That's one of the things that I'm working on this year. I cannot go back to sleep. Once I'm woken up, I cannot go back to sleep. And so I didn't get a good night's sleep last night. And now I have two things working against me, which are the fact that I didn't sleep, and also that I'm busy doing other things to make sure that the kids leave. And those two can easily set you off. But I'm determined this morning, I'm going to put my shoes on and I'm going to push through it so that I don't go off track or fall for the trap, which is so easy to do. I hope that what I'm saying this morning has encouraged you. My name is IJ. If you haven't met me or if you haven't been on this channel before, my name is IJ. I'm a 55-year-old mother of 4 living in the north of Texas. And we talk about everything wellness, mindfulness, recipes, exercise routines, adding weights as an over 50. And if you are interested in these topics, please join us at the channel, subscribe to the channel, share it, comment, give me a thumbs up, turn your notification bell on so that when I release any videos, you will know and you can watch. And until the next time, you take care. Goodbye.